What's up, Wolfpackers? Got my main man here.
I'm Big Baby Wolf.
I'm Big Daddy Wolf. And like I said, we're coming at you guys at breakneck speeds. We gave you guys a video on Friday. We gave you guys a video on Saturday. We gave you guys a video on Tuesday. It's Wednesday. We're giving you guys a video. The only thing stopping us from making videos is football. We watch the football games. There was a game on Sunday. There was 2 games on Sunday, a game on Monday, and there's a game tomorrow. So I don't know if we'll be able to make a video for you guys. But yeah. So the heat wave is still going. We're at 94 today. The high was 98. So we're in here sweating it out for you guys. We got a nice review for you guys. You saw yesterday, we revealed to you Dyer. And then we're also going to be reviewing Wild Card. So, Killer Mike over here plays Fortnite up the wazoo. Could probably play Fortnite in his sleep. He's our regional expert for Fortnite. So, Mike, tell us a little something about Dyer.
Dyer is the Season 7, I think, Tier 100 Battle Pass skin.
I heard Season 6, but I don't want to correct the expert. Please continue.
So, Dyer, with the later seasons up to about Season 4, they came out with different styles. So, when you start upgrading him, you get different stages. He starts out as a person, and then as you work your way up, he becomes a full-on werewolf.
Starts off as a person, just like me, and then turns into a werewolf, also like me. All right, so that's Dyer. We've also got Wild Card. What do we know about Wild Card, Mike?
Wild Card came from a special event called the Heist, where there was a game mode for him where you had to collect a jewel dropped from a supply drop, and you had to deliver that jewel to a floating bus, and that's how you won the game. So he's like Dyer. He comes with 4 different outfits. He's got all 4 cards, so you'd have like hearts or spades. So yeah,
so he's kind of like the Gambit of Fortnite.
Yeah,
charges them up, and I like the suitcase. It's very, very like the football. If you guys know anything about politics, they carry around the football. It's not a literal football, but it's got nuclear codes, and someone is always in charge of taking care of that, and it's handcuffed to them. They call it the football. Don't drop the football. Ergo. All right. So what do you guys say we open these up? Should we let the wolf go first, or should we let White Suit John Wick go first?
I say we let White Suit John Wick.
All right, White Suit John Wick. Normally, this is the part of the video where we tell you follow us to the studio. We got the AC blasting in there, and we don't want to turn it off and make the house hot, so we're just gonna roll. You're stuck with this. You're stuck with these beautiful mugs for the rest of the review. So stick around. We'll get these guys opened up. Where's the Wolfpack safety knife?
I don't know. Let's go find it.
Let's go find it. Deuces. All right, guys, we're back. We found the Wolfpack safety knife. Before we get started on that, let's talk about something that we've had since Christmas.
Yeah.
Since Christmas. We got Skull Trooper. We've got the review. It's sitting in my phone. It's sitting in here. Haven't had the time to. That's a recurring thing with us. We haven't had the time. So it's the review for that is sitting here, but the unboxing got deleted. So like we wouldn't play you guys. We wouldn't buy something unboxed and then claim that we unboxed it, but it did. It got deleted. And then another thing that he got for Christmas, I kind of want to take this for my own and put it in my Game of Thrones medieval display, is Black Knight. Pretty cool figure. I really want to get this guy open too. We've had it since Christmas. It's been sitting up here. Look, right there.
Another cool thing about these skins is that they're both OGs. So Black Knight, he's from Season 2, and Skull Trooper, you haven't seen him since Halloween.
Yep. Since
last year of Halloween.
All right. Wolfpack safety knife. Use extreme caution when using knives. Also, it says it's got 40 points of articulation. Count them off with me, will you?
So, Wild Card, he has 4 different masks that all come off and just replace him with a new one. And he's got an RPG and a Desert Eagle. And then he's got a briefcase for his back bling.
Let's go over the RPG real quick. Studio light, help us out. Boom. It's kind of cool. And then it can stand up on its own. Well, I guess not.
Sort of.
I guess if you get it in the right angle, but it's flat. So,
yeah.
You can, in a pinch, you could probably plunge your toilet. Get that, and your mom yells at you like, look what you did to the toilet. I'll be like, I got this, Mom.
It almost looks like, the old Plants vs. Zombies games? The soldier guy, he used to have an RPG.
Yep. These are kind of cool. I'm going to try to save these. Maybe we can put them on something. Because we don't have a place for our Fortnites right now. We only have this one opened. Well, with him now.
Yeah.
But, yeah, maybe we get a shelf going for Fortnites. Maybe we cross mingle them with Marvel Legends or DC's. I don't know, McFarlane. All right, let's get on with it. Here's this Desert Eagle. What do you know about a Desert Eagle, Pie?
It's from Call of Duty. It's called Desert Eagle, and it's a pretty high-powered pistol.
High caliber, 50 caliber bullets. These things are made for damage. Kids don't play with guns. These are toys. These are simulations. Don't touch guns, please. All right, guys, the briefcase.
It's actually run for its back bling, but it can also dub as a briefcase.
Yeah, here's the peg. I thought this actually closed so he can put it on his hand.
Yeah.
It's not pliable. It's really hard. So I'm afraid, just messing around with it, you're gonna break it. So you probably just have to use it as a back bling. That kind of sucks because I wanted it as an accessory. He's running, getting chased. There's millions of dollars in here. I don't know. All right, let's go over the face sculpts. Got the diamond. That's cool. I wonder what his face looks like. Look, on the back, it's like a peg.
Yeah.
I wonder what his face is going to look like if we take this off.
Well, it looks like black, so it might just be plain black.
Here is the spade. And we've got the club. It's kind of cool. You know what this reminds me of? Batman Beyond. They have a gang called the it's not the Full House. It's the Royal Flush Gang.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, the Royal Flush Gang, and they got an ace, they got a king, a queen, a jack. Yeah, check them out. Batman Beyond. But yeah, that reminds me of them a little bit.
That was a pretty good episode.
Yeah, it was a pretty good episode. Plot twist at the end. No spoilers here though. All right, let's get this guy out. John Wick in white. Oh, the toe articulation scared me. I thought I bent his toe. ASMR. You guys, leave a comment if you like us making the noises when they come out. We can leave them out. We can leave them in. Leave a comment what you think. All right. So, his jacket, pliable rubber. It's soft and flexible, kind of like Gambit's trench coat from Marvel Legends. So, in theory, you could probably take this off. And he's still wearing because he's wearing a three-piece suit. So, he'd be wearing the vest. And it kind of still looks like a long sleeve shirt. Got the crowbar. We'll pull this off just so we can do our review. Pretty cool. It's like a hockey mask. I was even telling Mischievous Unicorn that he can be this guy for Halloween. I've got a hockey mask. We just put a decal on it, and bam, he's wild card. All right, so double jointed knees. That's 2 points of articulation. He's got calf rotation. That's 4 points. You got the feet up and down and side to side, so that's 6. Toe articulation, that's 8. Thigh rotation, that's 10. The hips, you might count this as 2 because they go in and out. They click this way and then that, so that's 12, 14. I'm not sure. I lost count already.
Yeah, I think that's 14.
14. He's got hip swivel. He's got not an ab crunch, but he's got a roller. So roller diaphragm, that's 16. Got the shoulders that full 360 on both, that's 18. And then looks like there's in the shoulder, I don't know if we can count that or if that's part of the 360, but they go in and out. What do you think? You count that?
Yeah, I count that.
So
it pops.
Okay, so
it pops like a joint.
We're at 20. We got bicep swivel, that's 22. Double jointed elbow, so that's 26 because you got to count each side of the joint. So we're at 26. Got the hands going this way, that's 28. They go up and down, that's 30. Do we have, we got a little, we got some rotation at the hands. So that's 32, and then the digit rotates, that's 34. The head goes up and down, 35, and then he's on a ball joint, 36. I'm at 36. Did I miss anything?
I guess you could sort of count the faces.
Okay, there's articulation in the face, and for the big reveal, bam, he's blank. He's blank, but he can be just about anybody.
Yeah. So here we have Wild Card with the Desert Eagle, and he's running off with millions.
Yeah, he kind of, in this suit, he kind of reminds me of Sonny Crockett. If you know who Sonny Crockett is?
No.
'80s. He was a Miami police detective. Used to bust drug dealers. Used to drive a Testarossa, a pink one. Then he got a white one. Kids, ask your mama about Sonny Crockett. No, you know what? Ask your grandmama. Your grandmama knows about Sonny Crockett. Trust me. If she don't know about Sonny Crockett, she knows about Tubbs. Google him. Miami Vice. All right, so here he is with the RPG, and I'm going to tell you guys, it kind of sucks. Can't grip it on either hand. Maybe this hand he had it the best, but I don't know. Play around with it. Maybe you got to
put both hands.
Why would you have to grab it this way? No one holds an RPG. Have you ever seen Rambo hold an RPG like this? I haven't. Not in any of the movies I've seen. All right, what he can do is make the little, it kind of looks like the heart symbol. If you guys have Gwenpool for Marvel Legends from the Lizard Wave, she's actually got hands that are
molded to make a heart.
She's doing that, so yeah. All right.
That's what the box showed.
Yep, time to rate this guy. He comes with the figure, 3 alternate face sculpts, an RPG that kind of fits in but kind of doesn't. You can play with it. This crowbar is actually pretty cool. I like it. It's got like a rubber grip kind of thing down the middle. So the 3 face sculpts, the RPG, the crowbar, the back bling that doesn't handcuff. That's a super downer for me. I thought it did. The whole time it was sitting in packaging, I was like, oh yeah, that's gonna look so cool. And then you've got the Desert Eagle, probably his primary weapon. Wild card. What do you guys say we open up that Dyer? Stick around. All right, Dyer. He's got 22 moving parts, and then this one says ages 12 and up. I don't know why this one said 12, and Wild card said ages 8 and up. I don't know. I'm not either of those ages. I haven't been those ages for a long time, as you can see.
I'm more close to those ages.
He's more close to those ages.
So Dyer was the tier 100 skin for, I think, season 7. I'm not sure about that because that was a long time ago. So correct me on that, but don't be rude about it. Don't be rude.
Don't be rude. Positive comments are always appreciated. Here's his back bling. Does it come out? The moment of truth. Does it pull out? No, it does not. Oh, that sucks. All right, that would have been cool if you actually get a katana, but he gets his back bling. He comes with a stand. Wild card did not come with a stand.
Here we have the stand with the cool Fortnite etched in.
Fortnite or nothing. Got his melee weapon. This is really cool. It's like a hammer and a pick all in one. Super cool. And it's, you know what? This is, firefighters use something similar to this. They call it a Halligan tool. It's a multi-purpose tool. I like how it's got the almost like threaded, and then you can loop your hand in so it doesn't slip out of your hand. But yeah, it almost looks like what climbers use to dig into the ice, you know.
Ice axes,
yeah. And see, you got the little pry bar. This is really cool melee weapon. I like this. Now we come to, if you're a fan of Call of Duty or any first-person shooter around, you'll recognize this one. Tell us the name of this, Killer Mike.
Spaz 12.
The Spaz 12 for 12-gauge shotgun. Guys that are old like me, remember Robert Muldoon running around JP1 with this when he's hunting raptors, and then he hears a noise to the side. He's like, clever girl. This is what he went after him with, a shotgun. If he would have went with something a little bit bigger, he might be in Jurassic World 3. We'll never know now, will we? All right, we got to make a couple quick cuts to Lycan, or to Dyer, sorry. I called him that yesterday, didn't I?
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah, Lycan is a werewolf, which he obviously is. All right, come on out. That's really cool. Like, he's got nunchucks in the back. They don't move, but they're there. His clothes is all ripped up. He's wearing a vest, a bandana, and then, oh, you could take that off, and he'd just be like a regular werewolf, I guess. Mm-hmm. His pants are ripped up. His legs have that like Wile E. Coyote kind of bend to them. Let's see, what else do we like on here? I like the bandana. What do you like on it?
I like the different shades, from like a dark gray to light gray to black.
Yeah, I like how he's wearing
gauntlets.
Yeah, he's wearing gauntlets, but he's also wearing this just the one glove on the left hand side. When I was in about 5th grade, I used to walk around with just one glove, and I just walk around just punching people just for fun with my one glove. And then this one, he's wearing like metal gauntlets. Yeah, Mike brought that up. I like the bandana. I like how they gave him kind of like a mane back here too.
Yeah, me too.
It's kind of separate from everything else, because the head can articulate, but then so can this.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
I think this is an early stage of the werewolf, because
really,
yeah, in the later stages the bandana gets longer.
Okay, so all right, so that part articulates, and so does this top part. Let's zoom in on the head sculpt. Let's block out the handsome man. That's pretty cool right there. A lot of good detail. Got the abs. The jeans are cool. Good detail on the belt. Pretty good wash all around. I really like the nunchucks. I get it that, you know, if they were flown around, they'd end up just ripping. What do you say we go over articulation?
Yeah.
Okay, let's start from the bottom, work our way up. They got toe articulation. So McFarlane's will have toe articulation. That's cool. He's got ankle roller and can go 360. There's no possible way he can do a calf rotation on this. But,
yeah, no possible way.
But he does have double jointed knees. No thigh rotation. But wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
You can do the splits that far out. How far did he kick out, friend? He kicks forward that much, kicks back that much. So not great on the kickback. It's
not great, but then when you look at his feet, it sort of makes it look good, because he's got the bend.
It's like a horse's
yeah.
leg. All right, so the lower half, I'm kind of liking it. No ab crunch, but he's on a diaphragm as well. And then there's no roll at the hips, so he doesn't swivel at the hips. He's got 360 on the arm, up and down. Bicep swivel. I like how there's hair detail all along the arm. It's not just like a solid color and like, oh yeah, call it that. No. Good detail. Double jointed on the elbows. and then swivel, and then up and down. There's a ball rocker. All right, here he is. Here's Wolfie with the Spaz 12. It's not great. If you got him up on a shelf like we're probably gonna do, it'll look cool. You can pose him, have him doing whatever you want him to do, stuff like that. From far away, it's okay. He can't grip the trigger. Like, his trigger finger's kind of useless. We had a tough time putting this in his hands. I don't want to break this. I broke McFarlane's. Their weapons are kind of iffy. Jon Snow, I broke a long claw trying to get it into Jon Snow's hand.
Yeah, he broke the hilt.
Yep. So, and I mean, that's what it's designed to do. I wasn't trying to open my beer cans with it or anything. I was trying to put it in his hand. So, you guys be careful with putting them in. You might damage the melee weapon. You might damage the hand itself. So now it's time to rate the figures. Dire and Wild Card. All right, Mike, what are you gonna give Wild Card?
I'm not really sure about it. I'm kind of on the fence, but I'm gonna say an 8.5 because overall the figure is good, but then once you start trying to put all the accessories on, his trigger finger just messes everything up.
Yeah. One good thing is that there's articulation in the hands. That's also kind of a bad thing. It's not great articulation in the hands. He's at least a 7. He's at least a 7 with me. Might play around with him a little more. See if, he might become one of my favorite Fortnite figures. I don't know. So far, I like him better than him, but I think I like all the detail that he comes with. Details off the chain. I didn't like the fact that his weapons don't fit perfectly in his hands, but I mean, the same can be said for this guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give them both 7s, possibly 8s. Can we go 7.5? Is that a thing?
I said 8.5.
7.5. This guy's got a little bit more articulation. Some of the articulation is in the hand, so this guy has no hand articulation. But I really like his scope. Everything about him is dope. And he comes with a stand because he's a lot heavier than this guy. This guy kind of reminds me of Joker a little bit. He's wearing the white suit. I forget what comic book that is, but yeah.
My rating for Dire would be, I think, a 9 because I like all the details about it. I like how they make him look like a ninja werewolf thingy-mabopper. But I just don't like how he can't correctly hold his weaponry.
Yeah. You know what? You sold me, Mike. 8s. 8s for both these guys. I like them. I think the more I play with them, the more I'm going to like them. So I'm going to give an 8 to both guys. In closing, what do we got to say?
Well, they're both great reviews to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like if maybe they were updated to make it a little bit better, then maybe...
Updated how? Like, what do you mean by updated?
Updated to be able to hold their weapons correctly.
All right, well, that's more of a QC thing. Someone should have tested these before they hit the market and been like, well, hey, they don't hold. Well, that's not my problem. That's the guy who buys them. Well, I'm the guy who buys them. So, somebody's got to fix that. They didn't give them to me for free, and then, it's like, oh, well, I got it for free, so whatever. No, I bought these, so they better come correct. Or else...
We'll kill ya.
Well, I don't know about that. That's being a little too... I might shoot you with an imaginary shotgun. I don't know. All right, guys, that's going to do it for us today. Stick around. We're going to try to get that Agent Venom and Agent Anti-Venom out for you guys. Like, subscribe, turn on your notifications so you can stay up to date with what we're putting out. We're going at breakneck speeds. And that's kind of what we want because we got a backlog right now of toy boxes sitting all over the house. So help me. Help us. Help us help me. Help me help us.
Wolf Mom's getting real mad at him.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. All right. Deuces. We'll see you guys on the next one. Possibly tomorrow. Possibly the day after. I don't know. You'll see us when you see us.